want to tell a story about when I was a single mother. I didn't really leave my kids much. They, well, they had asthma and issues, so I was always home with them. And about maybe 6 or 7 years after being home all the time, I started to date. And I met someone who got a residency. Actually, he was a medical student, so he was out in Chicago for a long time. This was before cell phones, so this is probably late 80s, early 90s, before cell phones, before a lot of communication was so easy. It seems like it's mindless now. We have GPS, we have everything. We just carry that little machine with us and we go. So we would talk on, he would go to a phone booth and call the landline. And so we decided that I would take a vacation. I would take a train out to Chicago. I would stay there for a couple days. My sister would stay with the kids. My kids were traumatized because I'd never left them. I was traumatized because I'd never left them. So we had this great plan. We were going to go, going to tour all the areas, and I was going to go see the lake that looks like an ocean. And he was going to work a couple days and then take a couple days off. And on one of the days off, he loved amusement parks. He used to fix the machines at amusement parks in the summer when he was a kid. So he loved amusement parks. He loved roller coasters. I do not. But he was going to take me to Six Flags. We were going to take the whole day. We were going to take the train, which is the metro. We're going to take, and I'm from Massachusetts, so we call it the commuter rail. So you go all the way out to the line. And we're going to go to Fox Lake because there was a really great pizza place in Fox Lake. Now, we left early in the morning. I don't know why we were going to Fox Lake for pizza at like 9 o'clock in the morning. But anyways, so we get there, and of course that's closed. But there was a bus that would take you to Six Flags. But we just missed the bus. Again, before GPS, before mobile phones, he was brilliant. Decided that we were going to walk to Six Flags. When we got home, we realized it was 20 miles, but at the time, there was a little map at the bus station, showed you where to go, and again, he's brilliant, so I'm just following along. So we're walking and walking forever, and a storm hits, and we go into a restaurant, and we just missed this really big storm. And we keep walking, and I'm exhausted. I was much younger, I was much thinner, I was much fitter back then, but I was still exhausted. We finally get to the park, and because there was this big thunderstorm, most of the stuff had been closed down, but the weather was clearing up, so because we had just missed the storm, we got to get in line for the Superman ride. I think it was a Superman ride and a Batman ride. This is when it was new, those coasters that you strapped in and they hung down and you whipped around and there were loops and all kinds of things. He loved it. I screamed, I had my eyes shut. I tried to open them, and as I'm coming down, I see us just miss the ground. I shut my eyes again, kept screaming, got off there. It was great for the adrenaline rush. I'm convinced that's what made me fall in love with him, because I had these adrenaline rushes and he was there to calm me down and somehow convinced me that I don't know, wanted to marry a guy who liked roller coasters. So storm comes back, it's getting late, and we have to get the bus to get back to the train, to get back to the house. I'm burnt from walking. I am very white, and I'm burnt to a crisp. I don't know it yet. I just know that everything hurts. I'm sore, and it starts to rain again. And we're asking people, where is the bus stop? Where is the bus stop? Some people know, some people don't know. It's Six Flags. There's lots of tourists. Everybody's a tourist. Finally, someone says to us, you just missed the bus. But if you run up the hill, I'm convinced if you run up the hill, he will stop for you if you can get him and flag him down. He'll stop for you, I promise. And he knows it's the last bus. And it's going to be the last train. So we run up the hill. I don't even know where we got the energy to run up the hill. We get up the hill, and sure enough, flagging down he stops. We're soaked. We're freezing. He says, I don't go by the train station, but I'll take you there, because he feels bad. We make it to the train, the last train. We seriously are running for our lives to get on this train. We got on the train. It was freezing. A couple people offered some sweatshirts. We made it home, and I don't even know how we did it. But yeah, that is the adventures in just missed almost everything. But definitely a vacation to remember. It's been about 30 years, and I'm never going to forget how long it took to walk to Fox Lake. From Fox Lake to